Everyone to a brand new box office breakdown show here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Denenberg. Today we're bringing on the weekend of this past weekend only, which is November 22nd to the 24th, 2024. We're going to look at the domestic and worldwide numbers of the year and look ahead to what's coming out this upcoming weekend. And to give you a preview of what videos will be hitting the channel very soon. My name is Max Denenberg. Welcome back to Max Talks Movies. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie and TV show reviews this show every single week. Also movie franchise rankings and out of theater reactions. So if you like any one of those things, please consider subscribing and ring that bell for notifications. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on this past weekend's box office? Were you disappointed, shocked by the numbers? If you're new, subscribe and ring that bell. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on this past weekend's box office? What are you excited for that's upcoming? And also, please like the video. So normally, guys, as you know, I do this breakdown every single Tuesday. But with the release of Moana 2 officially today, there were some Tuesday screenings. I did get a chance to see Moana 2 yesterday, so I did add a theater reaction and review yesterday. So I wanted to give time, wanted to get those out in a quicker time than this show. So this show will be back this Tuesday, but I did still want to get done a box office breakdown show. So without further ado, let's get into this past weekend's box office, starting in first place, which is not shockingly Universal's Wicked, which offers one of the best box office opening weekends of the entire year with an opening of $112.5 million. Just amazing numbers for Wicked. That's one of the best openings of the entire year. The budget for this movie is around $150 million. But something that is hitting right now is that this movie at the moment is universally beloved, as the movie has an A cinema score, really high critics and audience Rotten Tomatoes score. The word of mouth is terrific for this film, and this film will continue to dominate throughout the Thanksgiving holiday week, where most kids and jobs are off for the entirety of the week. So Wicked looks to be dominating for weeks to come. The word of mouth is so strong. This movie will be a factor here at the box office for at least the next month or so. Obviously, it's a huge win for Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Grande, who really hasn't stepped her foot in a major role in Hollywood in a really long time. So for her, this is big. And Cynthia Erivo has been a very under-the-radar actress in Hollywood in things like Widows, Harriet, for example. This is her kind of first big movie. And for her to be the lead of it is a very big deal. Also, again, John M. Chu as the director. His last film was In the Heights, which really disappointed when during its box office run in 2021. But before that, he had a major hit with Crazy Rich Asians. So John M. Chu can deliver. The good news is Wicked Part 2 has already been shot. It will be released November 15th of next year. So once again, it will come out the week before Thanksgiving in 2025. So Wicked could be a standstill at the Thanksgiving box office for years to come. In second place this past weekend was the other big movie that hit theaters, which was Gladiator 2, opening to $55 million. But this movie will not go down the Oppenheimer route. A lot of people wanted Wicked and Gladiator to be the next Barbenheimer. And while it probably will be the 2024 equivalent to Barbenheimer, it won't be that type of boffo numbers. Wicked is on track to just crack the $1 billion club, but Gladiator is supposed to hit around 500, 600 million at the best for its entire worldwide run, while Oppenheimer got to around 900 million worldwide. So Gladiator is disappointing for a lot of reasons. One, yes, it's a big movie, and a lot of people are going to see it, obviously, but it does not even have close to the amount of good word of mouth that Wicked has. Really a bad audience score with a B. Again, if you're not a horror film, you want to be in the A-, A range, B+ at the worst. So a B audience score, a B cinema score is not good for Gladiator 2. Telling people that people are either are going to tell people to pass on this movie or go see Wicked instead. Again, the first Gladiator came out in the early 2000s, again, 20 plus years ago. And it seems like if it's that people who are not holding up to that same standard are being disappointed in Gladiator 2. So again, I think it's all good for Paul Mescal. It's a big opening. The other problem here is that Ridley Scott had his movie budgeted all the way up to 315 million. So this movie needs to be around 750, 800 million just to break even. So actually, Glider 2 will be a loser for Paramount from a box office perspective, as Wicked will be a monster hit for Universal, as that movie is only budgeted to $150 million. Red One is at number 3 in its second weekend. It only dropped 59%, not an awful drop for Red One. 13.2 million. It's up to 52.8 domestically, but still Red One will be a money loser for Amazon MGM Studios, as this movie has a massive budget. I think $250 million budget for this movie. So it needs to make around 550, 600 million just to break even. It will definitely not hit that point. But again, Amazon, this is originally a streaming movie to be exclusive to Prime Video. It got moved to theaters. So a big swing and a miss for Amazon. In fourth place is a new film from Angel Studios, which has been a studio that has had some big movies as of late. And that one is this, I'm hoping to pronounce it, like Ben Hoffer, Pastor, Spy, Assassin, based off of a true story about a pastor who's trying to commit an assassination. This film opened to $5 million. And Angel Studios, these faith-based films, have done really well at the box office so far over its run with The Chosen, for example. So Angel Studios is going to keep pumping out movies like this, and it seems like there's clearly an audience for that. And then wrapping up the top 5 is Venom: The Last Dance from Sony. In its 5th weekend, still in the top 5, dropping 47%, 3.8 million. It just held off the best Christmas pageant ever by $400,000. So Venom holding on to that number 5 spot. We're looking at the domestic numbers so far for 2024. Inside Out 2 is still the biggest movie of the year here in the United States and Canada, with 652 million to Deadpool Wolverine 636 million. Despicable Me 4 at 3, Beetlejuice 2 at 4, Dune 2 at 5, Twisters at 6, Godzilla x Kong at 7, Kung Fu Panda 4 at 8, Bad Boys 4 at 9, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at 10. And Wicked's already up to 128 million domestic as I'm talking to you now. So it is now the 18th movie of the year to join the $100 million club. It should be in the $200 million club very soon. Worldwide, Inside Out 2 is at number 1, Deadpool Wolverine are 2. Those are the only $2 billion movies of the year. Despicable Me 4 is at 3, Doom Part 2 at 4, Godzilla Kong 5, Kung Fu Panda 4 at 6, Chinese films are 7 through 9, and Venom: The Last Dance jumps ahead of Beetlejuice to be the 10th highest grossing film of the year worldwide with 456 million. So coming into this weekend, again, there's no new movies hitting the day after Thanksgiving. People know that there's leftovers, but Moana 2 just hit theaters today, which is another big swing from Disney going down the sequel route for one of their animated movies before their live action one hit theaters in 2026. So with no other releases hitting Friday, the big release will be Moana 2 today. And then this is the last box office weekend in the month of November, as it will take us to December 1st on Sunday. So next Tuesday on the channel, we'll break down Moana's numbers. How does Wicked and Gladiator 2 do in theaters, as well as we're going to preview the last theatrical month of 2024. If you want some upcoming videos here on the channel, yesterday, as I said, I did my review of Moana 2, including my instant reaction and full review. Reviews of Blitz will hit on the channel this week as well. More reviews coming to the channel soon. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.